Mr. Transformers 96 here with another video where I'll be talking about the Guardians of the Galaxy Hot Toys figure from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. So in this video I'm just going to be talking about the Guardians that we've seen, that are confirmed, that are on pre-order, and then the ones that I want to see and the ones that we could see basically. So let's get started here. So here are the Guardians figures that are on pre-order. We have Rocket Raccoon, Star-Lord, the 1-in-1 scale Baby Groot, and then Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy 1. So these are the ones that are on pre-order at the moment. I have two of them on pre-order, which is Drax and Baby Groot. I couldn't resist Baby Groot, and he's actually a pretty fair price, so I'm super stoked for that. And also, I tried to put these guys, in scale with each other, so I think that's about how much big Baby Groot's going to be compared to everybody else. So that's kind of neat to see. But here are the ones that are on pre-order. The ones that are confirmed, that are not on pre-order, but they are confirmed, are Drax and Gamora. As you can see, Drax, he looks identical to the one that's not even out yet. The only difference with him is the fact that he has blue pants instead of the gray and red ones that the first one comes with. And then, as you can see, we do have a new accessory for him in that magazine. I don't even know what that is. I don't know if it's a gun or a sword or what, but it doesn't really look like anything, so I'm not sure what that's all about. And then there's Gamora. Gamora actually looks really nice, and now we can see that she will come with the jetpack piece as well, and you will be able to remove her jacket. I think Gamora looks like a great figure. To be honest, I would like this Gamora more than than the one that I have already. But I don't plan to buy another version of her. But I do really like that Gamora figure. Now, which figures can they do, or at least do I think that they probably will do, that they haven't teased yet? And that would be the three new members of the Guardians team, which is Nebula, Mantis, and Yondu. So I'm going to go a bit in depth with these. These are obviously these are the characters in the movie that are now confirmed to be like the part of the Guardians team, as we've seen from all the promotional images. These characters are in with the team, so these are now new members of the team, which is quite exciting. And there are two characters in the set of three that were from the original movie that I wouldn't have thought were going to be part of the team. So it's kind of neat to see them actually become members. First of all, with Nebula. Nebula is the one that I want the most out of these characters. I'm a big villains fan. She was obviously a villain in the first movie, and I would have loved a Hot Toys from her from the first movie, but now that she's like a member of the team, and it looks like her allegiances, kind of go back and forth between the team and trying to double-cross them, which is kind of a fun dynamic to have. So I am excited for her in the movie, and I like the character. As far as what costume they can go with, there's obviously two different versions. There's the one that she wore in the first movie, and that we have seen her in the second movie, which is her purple costume. The purple costume I actually like a lot more. Personally, purple is just my favorite color, so I like it in general for that. But then also I think that it fits with her skin color a lot better. She's blue and purple, so having the purple costume fits with that color scheme a lot better and looks a lot more natural. And then it's just it was what she wore as a villain too, so I do like that, because that way you can have her in her Guardians of the Galaxy 1 look and 2, because she wears it in both films. Then there's the red one, which is what she wears when she kind of becomes a part of the team. This is probably the one that they'll do to obviously help it fit more in with the team, but I'm not a big fan of it. I do like the fact that it does match some of the figures that I'll have, like Star-Lord, Drax, and Yondu, but it doesn't look great with her. I think that red does not go with that light blue and purple. That just looks like a very odd combination. I don't know why they put her in red. I think that it's an awful color. It would have been better to put her in something like what Gamora was wearing, as far as colors go. However, it is, it's nice that she will kind of match some of the other team members, but personally, I would much prefer the purple costume. I think it just looks a lot better. Then we have Mantis. Now, Mantis, I'm a little, I don't know how she's going to be in the movie, because I have to say, on all the promotional materials, she is like in the back. like on the new like poster where they're all going nuts, she's like in the very back and she's not even in an action pose. So I'm a little confused to see how she's gonna interact with the team, if she's actually going to be a decent character or she will be a quite a side member. I'm not quite sure, but I do hope that she has a nice part in the movie. And she's very acrobatic in her fighting, at least from the comics. Although we really haven't seen that in any of the promotional images or clips from the film. So I really do hope that she's kind of like a part of the team rather than just like a backdrop of the team. But she looks very cool. I like her costume a lot. She's the only one wearing green, and I think that it just looks very nice. And I would definitely be interested in a figure of her, assuming that she actually, is like a full member of the team as far as she like actually contributes. Then we have Yondu. Yondu is a character that was very fun in the first movie. However, if they made him from the first movie, I don't think I would have bought a Hot Toys of him. However, now that he is a part of the team, I'm more interested, as well as I've started to like Yondu a bit more in the promotional pieces for the film, and even the actor playing him. I knew him from Walking Dead, and he was never a particularly good character in that, so I was never too interested in him, but I like some of the publicity that he's doing for the film, so I have kind of started to gravitate more towards Yondu, and I would be very excited to get a figure of him. I think that the face sculpt could be really cool. I think that Marvel Legends did a really nice job on this face sculpt, so I can only imagine what Hot Toys will do. It'll be interesting to see how they demonstrate his power, if they will do something similar to Marvel Legends, where they have like the arrow be like attached to a physical piece of plastic that's kind of made to look like it's kind of magic, so that it's like lifting up the arrow, or if he will just simply come with the arrow. I'm hoping that he comes with several hands with the arrow attached in his hands, so he could be holding it in cool ways, similar to what I have in this picture here at the top right. Like it would be very cool if he has hands that are attached to the arrow, so that he can be kind of like twirling it and doing some neat moves like that. That would be pretty neat, and his costume is very dynamic, and I do like it a lot, so I think that could be a very cool figure. As far as other characters that Hot Toys could make, but I doubt they'll make, we have these, which is Ego, the Living Planet, who's Star-Lord's father, of course, played by Kurt Russell. That would be a pretty nice figure. Obviously, actor-wise, it's always I do enjoy getting Hot Toys figures of big actors, so it would be kind of cool to get it because of that. However, I doubt that he's really gonna fight or anything, so it would be more of just kind of a nice display piece rather than one that's really fun. So I could see Hot Toys making them, but probably not. I definitely don't. I wouldn't count on it. And then there's the villains. We have Taserface and Aisha. These two, I think that there's practically no chance. We didn't even get Ronin from the first movie, and Ronin was more of a bigger presence than these two will be, I think. So I doubt that we'll get figures of them. If we did, though, I would probably buy them because I'm a big villains fan, but again, there's like no chance. But overall, if they did Nebula, Mantis, and Yondu, I do plan to get them all, assuming that they don't disappoint in the movie. But I would like to keep my Guardians of the Galaxy team complete, and I'm very much looking forward to these. I think that in order of what I'm most looking forward to out of these three, it would be Nebula, Yondu, then Mantis. And I really do hope that we get them all. However, Hot Toys is no stranger to not completing a team, such as Cassian and Baze, and Bodhi from Rogue One. So it wouldn't be shocking if they didn't make all three of these. However, I would be pretty surprised because I definitely think that with the success of Guardians of the Galaxy 1, that they would probably go full out on Guardians of the Galaxy 2. So I'm really hoping that they'll do these figures, and the movie comes out very soon, so they need to start working on these, because at the moment, they still have to put on pre-order Drax, Gamora, Nebula, Mantis, and Yondu, and the movie comes out in 2 weeks. So they've got a lot of ground to cover. But overall, very excited for these, and at the moment, I'm very excited to get Drax, which should be coming out, any moment. It could be released in Hong Kong, so hopefully within the next month or two, we'll be able to get him in the United States. And Baby Groot, I cannot wait for. I think that's going to be such a fun, unique figure, and it's really exciting me. So I'm very much excited for Guardians of the Galaxy 2 and the Hot Toys that should be accompanying that movie. Let me know what you guys think of the possible Guardians of the Galaxy figures from Hot Toys, and thanks so much for watching.